Hi everyone, it's Colleen, your Adult Services Librarian here at the Shelby County Public Library, and today we are doing the next part in our How to Do Calligraphy series, the next 6 letters of the alphabet, G through L, in lowercase. I hope you guys enjoyed last week's installment. As I mentioned last time, please feel free to take what I'm doing and make it your own. It's all up to you to put your own spin on it and do what you like. In a change from last week, I am going to make the letters big and try to take up a whole page, so that way you guys can see them with closer detail. Starting with lowercase g. What you want to do is, on the tip of it, draw lightly a curve, like you're starting a C. Then pressing down with a broad downstroke, keep going down in a curve, like that. Then, as you're starting to curve around and come up, line up to the tip of the pen. So it looks kind of like a smushed at the bottom C this way. Make sure it gets up a little even there, it wasn't quite even. So the two ends are straight with each other. Then taking your pen with the flat side down, do a downstroke like this. Then start to curve towards the end and line up to the tail like this, and I'm going to fix this right here. That's why it's important to make the ends meet right there and make sure they are even with each other. Then starting to curve up like so. So there's your lowercase g. Okay, next we are doing a lowercase h, and we can do this one of two ways. First way I'll show you is just doing a plain downstroke for the starter of it. So it's going to look like that. Then starting about a third of the way up, you're going to go up in a curve, like this, the tip of it, to get right here. Then once you're starting to curve down, press down on it again with a downstroke. Then once you get here where they're close to even, you're going to curve back up again with a little tail. So there's that. Now another way you can make a lowercase h, it's kind of similar as what I showed you guys last week with the B, where you're going to do a loop for the base instead of just a downstroke. So go up with a curve, pressing on the tip with a upstroke, like so, and then start to go down. Press down flat for a downstroke so it looks like a lowercase l. Then right here where these two intersect with each other, the upstroke and the downstroke, you're going to come up with a curved upstroke, like so. Then once you're about here and you're starting to curve down, press down with a downstroke, and then kind of like before, once you get here to where they're close to even, start to come up with a little tail, and there you go. Another way to make your lowercase h. So next for your J, going to start with a slanted upstroke, like so. Then go down, and then curve a little bit at the end, and make it thinner towards the end here. Then curve up, and then once you get to about a third of the way to the top of that downstroke, curve in like that. And then make a little dot up top. That's your J. K is next, and K also has a lot of variety with it. So I will show you one way. This way is a simpler way. It's a lot more blunt looking. This one is with a simple downstroke for your base, like so. Then when you're about a third of the way to the bottom, start here, do an upstroke like this. And then right here where you had your upstroke, take a downstroke. And then once you get close to here, curve up. And there's one way to do a lowercase k. And another way to do it is make it a bit more looped and curvy. So, starting with the base I showed you before that looks like lowercase l, you're going to curve up, an upstroke. Here, come down with a downstroke. Then right here where they intersect, curve up like you're making a C. Then come down with a flat stroke, curve in. So there's the top part of the K. And then right here where you curved it into the base, do a flat curve out, down here, and then curve up a little bit at the end to give it a little tail. There's another way to do a lowercase k. And you can mix and match. Maybe you want to make this just one flat downstroke and then the curves right here. Maybe you want it the other way. It's up to you. Finally, it's time for the lowercase l, and since I've been referring to it in other components of the letters we've talked about so far, it's going to look pretty familiar. So take a thin upstroke slanting a little bit, getting straighter at the top, like this. Then once you're up here, the top, start to go down and do a downstroke, really nice and thick. Then once you get here where they're a little bit even, again, curl up a little bit to make a tail. There's your lowercase l. That's it for this week. And as I mentioned, feel free to mix and match, see what you like, see if you like them a bit loopier or if you like them a bit more blunt looking. It's all up to you. That's it for me this week. I will see you guys next week when we do the next 6 letters in the alphabet in lowercase. Bye.